My precious child, listen to my voice and do not turn away, for I am speaking to you now. My heart longs for you to draw near, to hear my words, to understand the depth of my love for you. Do not rush away from this moment, for it is not by accident that you are here. I have called you, I have chosen you, and I am reaching out to you even now. The world is filled with distractions, temptations, and voices that try to pull you away from me. But I am calling you to listen only to my voice. My sheep know my voice, and I am the good shepherd who lays down his life for his flock. Will you trust me? Will you allow me to lead you? I see every tear you have cried. I know every fear you have hidden in your heart, and I want you to know you are never alone. I am always with you, walking beside you, holding you, strengthening you, even when you do not feel it. If you have trust in our message, please leave a yes in the comments below. Your support through a small donation not only helps our mission, but also fuels our journey. And if our content touches your heart, do consider subscribing. May God bless you. My child, the enemy is cunning and he seeks to deceive you. He will take what is meant for good and twist it, making sin appear beautiful, making rebellion seem exciting, making lies sound like truth. But do not be fooled. Do not fall into the trap of speaking words that invite temptation, words that stir curiosity in the wrong direction, words that open doors to darkness. Instead, fill your heart with my truth, for out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. Speak words of life, words of hope, words that build up and not tear down. For every careless word that is spoken, you will give an account. Choose wisely, my child. Choose holiness. Choose righteousness. Choose to reflect my light in all that you say and do. Do you know how much I love you? My love for you is deeper than the oceans, stronger than the mountains, higher than the heavens. It was for you that I endured the cross, that I bore the weight of sin and shame, that I faced the agony of separation so that you would never have to. Do not take lightly the price that was paid for your freedom. Walk in that freedom. Live in that grace. I have washed you clean. I have clothed you in my righteousness, and I have called you by name. You belong to me, and nothing, absolutely nothing, can snatch you from my hand. The world may try to tell you otherwise. It may try to convince you that you are not enough, that you are forgotten, that you are beyond redemption. But my child, hear me now. You are loved. You are chosen. You are precious in my sight. There is power in your words. There is power in the things you choose to speak over yourself and over others. Do not curse what I have blessed. Do not entertain words that plant doubt, fear, or rebellion in your heart. Guard your tongue, for with it, you have the power to speak life or death. Speak words that align with my truth, words that bring light into the darkness, words that lead others to me. Do not let the enemy trick you into thinking that your words do not matter. They do. Every word carries weight, every word sows a seed, every word has an impact. Use them wisely, my beloved. Let your lips be an instrument of praise, your voice a vessel of truth, your speech a testimony of my love and power in your life. I know the battles you are facing. I see the struggles you endure, the burdens you carry, the fears that whisper in the night. But I am here. I have never left you. I am holding you even when you feel weak. I am your strength when you have none left. I am your refuge when the storm rages. When you feel lost, I am your guiding light. When you feel unworthy, I remind you that my grace is sufficient. When you feel alone, I wrap you in my presence. Do not be afraid, my child. I have gone before you. I have prepared the way. You are not walking this path alone. Every step I am with you. Every tear I have counted. Every prayer I have heard. I am the God who never forgets his children. The enemy will try to distract you, to lure you away with whispers of doubt and compromise. But do not listen to him. He is a liar, a thief, a destroyer. He will promise you happiness, but lead you to sorrow. He will tempt you with momentary pleasure, but rob you of true joy. Do not fall for his tricks. Cling to me. Stay close to me. Hide my words in your heart so that you will not be led astray. My child, do not say the words that glorify what is evil, for they give it power. Do not entertain thoughts that lead you away from my truth. Fix your eyes on me, on things that are pure, lovely, and honorable. Set your heart on things above, where I am seated at the right hand of the Father, interceding for you. You are mine. Do you hear me? You are mine, and I will never let you go. The world may reject you, people may misunderstand you, but I will never turn away from you. My love is unshakable, unbreakable, eternal. When you feel weak, lean on me. When you feel burdened, lay it at my feet. When you feel afraid, remember that I have already conquered the grave. Nothing can separate you from my love, not height nor depth, not angels nor demons, not the past nor the future. I have called you by name, and you are mine forever. Do not be afraid, my beloved. Walk in confidence, knowing that I am with you. Speak words of life, walk in truth, and shine my light in the darkness. The world needs to see me through you. So stay strong, my child. Do not grow weary in doing good. Keep your eyes fixed on me, your heart anchored in my love, your words filled with truth and grace. Let your life be a reflection of my glory, and never forget, you are deeply, immeasurably, eternally loved. I am with you now and forever. Watch what you speak. Listen carefully. Every word that comes from your mouth carries weight. Words are not just sounds that vanish into the air. They are seeds that take root and grow. What you speak today will shape what you see tomorrow. With your words, you build or destroy, heal or wound, bless or curse. Every word has power. Every sentence carries consequence. It is not a small thing to speak without thought, without wisdom, without love. When I walked among you, I did not speak carelessly. Every word I spoke was filled with life, truth, and purpose. I did not waste my words, nor did I use them to harm. I spoke what the Father gave me to say, and every word I declared carried the weight of heaven. I call you to do the same. Speak with wisdom. Speak with purpose. Speak with love. Let your mouth be an instrument of truth, not a tool of destruction. How often do people let words spill from their mouths without a second thought? Harsh words, bitter words, careless words, spoken in anger, in frustration, in moments of weakness. But do you not know? Words once spoken cannot be taken back. They do not disappear, they take root. They build up or they tear down. They create division or they restore peace. They stir up hatred or they bring healing. Do not underestimate the power of what you say. Do not let your lips be a source of harm to yourself or to others. You may think they are just words. They mean nothing, but that is not true. Every careless word will be accounted for. Every idle word will be judged. For out of the overflow of the heart, the mouth speaks. If your words are filled with bitterness, what does that say about what dwells in your heart? If your words stir up strife, are they not revealing what lies beneath? If you speak falsely, are you not aligning yourself with the father of lies instead of the father of truth? Do not allow your words to be an open door for the enemy. Do not let him use your tongue as a weapon against yourself or others. He is cunning, always seeking ways to twist what is good into something harmful. He knows that words can plant doubt, breed fear, and spread deception. He whispers lies in the ears of my people, hoping they will repeat them, speak them into existence, make them real by declaring them. But you must stand guard. Do not speak what is false. Do not give voice to what is evil. Do not let your words be a tool for destruction. Speak what is good. Speak what is pure. Speak what is holy. Let every word that comes from your lips be filled with grace. Do not allow your tongue to be reckless, tossing out words without wisdom. Take time to think before you speak. Ask yourself, does this bring life or does it bring death? Does this build or does it break? Does this reflect my love or does it reflect the world? If it does not glorify, if it does not edify, if it does not lead others to truth, then do not speak it. You have been called to be set apart. You have been called to be holy. You are not to speak as the world speaks. The world gossips, the world slanders, the world deceives, the world curses and condemns, but you are called to something higher. Your words should not be filled with malice or impurity. Your speech should not be laced with falsehood or filth. Instead, let your words shine as a testimony of my presence in your life. When others hear you speak, they should hear my love. When they listen to your words, They should be reminded of my truth. There is life and death in the tongue. Have you not seen how words can wound? How a single sentence can break a heart, shatter trust, destroy a friendship? Have you not seen how a thoughtless remark can stir up anger, bring division, or cause pain that lasts for years? How much damage has been done by words spoken in haste? How many relationships have been lost because of careless speech? How many hearts have turned cold because of something spoken in anger? But in the same way, words have the power to heal. Gentle answer can calm a storm. A word of encouragement can lift a weary soul. A promise spoken in faith can change the course of a life. Do not underestimate the power of speaking my truth, of speaking with love, of using your voice to bring peace. For as much harm as words can do, they can also bring restoration. They can repair what is broken. They can bring hope to the hopeless, joy to the sorrowful, strength to the weary. Guard your tongue. Watch what you speak. Do not give the enemy a foothold through careless words. Do not speak in anger, for anger does not produce the righteousness of God. Do not speak lies, for the truth will always come to light. Do not speak words that tear others down, for I have called you to love. Do not let any unwholesome talk come from your mouth, but only what is useful for building up, what is good for the hearer, what brings grace to those who listen. Let your words be a fountain of life, not a well of poison. Let your speech reflect my presence in you. Speak with wisdom, speak with patience, speak with kindness, and if you do not know what to say, be silent. There is wisdom in holding your tongue. There is strength in restraint. Do not be quick to speak, but be slow to anger, slow to respond, slow to let your emotions control your tongue. If you have spoken words you regret, if you have wounded others with your speech, know that there is forgiveness. Come to me, repent, and I will cleanse you. Seek reconciliation. Speak words of healing in place of words of harm. It is never too late to change the way you speak. Begin today. Let your mouth be a tool for good, not evil. Let your words bring honor to my name. And above all, remember this: what you speak matters. What you say carries power. Use it wisely. Think. Whatever you speak defines your character and personality. What comes from your mouth is a reflection of what is in your heart. It is not only a series of words, but a testimony of who you truly are. Your speech reveals your character, your values, your thoughts, and the depth of your soul. A person who speaks with wisdom and kindness is one who has cultivated goodness within, while a person who speaks with bitterness and deceit reveals the darkness that has taken root in their heart. You cannot separate your words from your identity, for what you speak is an extension of your very being. Consider a tree and its fruit. A healthy tree bears good fruit, and a diseased tree bears rotten fruit. Likewise, a person who walks in righteousness will speak words of life, encouragement, and truth, while a person consumed by sin and pride will speak words of deceit, malice, and destruction. Do not be deceived. Your words are not meaningless. They are a testimony of who you are. Every conversation you have, every statement you make, every response you give is shaping the way others perceive you. And more importantly, it is defining the kind of person you are becoming. What do your words say about you? Do they reveal a heart full of love, patience, and wisdom? Or do they expose a heart filled with anger, selfishness, and pride? It is easy to say the right things when times are good, but true character is revealed in moments of frustration, in times of conflict, in the heat of trials. When you are under pressure, when you are provoked, when you are treated unfairly, what comes out of your mouth? Do you speak words that reflect patience and grace, or do you lash out in anger and resentment? The way you respond in difficult moments is a clear indicator of the condition of your heart. If you wish to be a person of integrity, start with your words. Speak truth, even when it is difficult. Let your words be honest and sincere, free from hypocrisy and deceit. A person of integrity does not say one thing in front of others and another thing in secret. They do not flatter with their lips while harboring resentment in their heart. They do not manipulate with words to gain advantage over others. Instead, they speak with sincerity, they uphold their commitments, and their words are as solid as their actions. Your words also reveal the level of wisdom you possess. A wise person does not speak hastily, but considers their words carefully. They do not use their tongue to boast, to gossip, or to stir up strife. They understand the weight of their words and use them to build, to teach, to encourage, and to lead others toward truth. But a foolish person speaks without restraint. They speak without thinking, without concern for how their words affect others. They are quick to argue, quick to slander, and quick to spread rumors. A fool's words expose their lack of understanding, while a wise person's words demonstrate discernment and maturity. Your speech also reveals whether you are a person of love or a person of selfishness. A loving person speaks words that uplift and heal. They are mindful of how their words impact others. They do not tear down, they do not belittle. They do not speak words that crush the spirit of those around them. Instead, they encourage, they comfort, they bring hope. They speak words that reflect the love of God. But a person who is consumed with self-centeredness speaks only for their own benefit. They speak to exalt themselves, to prove themselves right, to control, to manipulate, or to harm. Their words are not guided by love, but by their own desires. If you want to know a person's true nature, listen to what they say. Listen to how they speak to those who are weaker than them. Listen to how they speak when no one is watching. Listen to how they speak when they are angry, when they are tired, when they are inconvenienced. The words that come out in unguarded moments are the most revealing of all. They expose the true condition of the heart. A kind person speaks kindly even when it is not easy. A humble person speaks with gentleness even when provoked. A faithful person speaks with consistency, whether they are in public or in private. What you speak is shaping your future. Your words determine how people trust you, how they respect you, and how they remember you. If you are known for speaking truth, for keeping your word, for speaking with wisdom, you will gain honor and respect. But if you are known for deceit, for careless words, for speaking in ways that harm, your reputation will be stained. And more importantly, your words have eternal consequences. Every idle word will be accounted for before God. Every promise you make, every insult you throw, every falsehood you utter, it is all being recorded. And one day you will stand before the one who sees all, and you will answer for every word spoken. Your words also impact your relationships. Friendships are built on trust, and trust is built on words. If your words are untrustworthy, if you speak falsely, if you break your promises, you will lose the confidence of those around you. Relationships are strengthened by words of encouragement, by words of affirmation, by words that express love and gratitude. But they are destroyed by words of criticism, by harsh words spoken in anger, by words that cut and wound. If you wish to have strong relationships, guard your words. Speak life into those around you. Let your speech be filled with grace, with kindness, with patience. Your speech also reveals the depth of your faith. A person who walks closely with me will have words that reflect my truth. They will not speak in a way that contradicts my teachings. They will not use their tongue for both blessing and cursing. They will not say they love me while speaking words that dishonor me. For out of the overflow of the heart, the mouth speaks. If I truly dwell in your heart, your words will reflect my presence. But if your words are filled with gossip, slander, lies, and hatred, it is a sign that your heart is far from me. Examine yourself. What do your words reveal about you? If they reveal impatience, work on developing patience. If they reveal pride, humble yourself before me. If they reveal anger, learn to walk in peace. If they reveal deceit, commit yourself to truth. Do not ignore the signs that your words are showing you. Let them be a mirror that reveals where you need to grow. A person's character is not shaped overnight. It is built by the small choices made every day, and one of the most important choices you make daily is how you use your words. Speak words that reflect honor, integrity, wisdom, and love. Speak words that build and not destroy. Speak words that bring people closer to the truth. Let your words be a reflection of the goodness within you. For in the end, you will not be remembered for your wealth, for your possessions, for your achievements. You will be remembered for the words you spoke and the impact they had on the lives of others. Did your words bring hope or despair? Did they heal or wound? Did they point people to me, or did they push them away? The answer to these questions will define your legacy, not just in this world, but for eternity. So guard your tongue, guard your heart, speak with wisdom, speak with love, speak with integrity. For what you speak defines your character, your personality, and ultimately your destiny. Whatever you speak is not merely sound drifting away into silence, but the very echo of the condition of your soul, the reflection of a heart that has been shaped by choices, experiences, and the grace that has touched you. And it is in this sacred utterance that the essence of who you are is revealed, for every word you release carries with it the power to construct or to crumble, to heal or to harm. And in the stillness of your spoken truth lies the testimony of your character and personality. So listen well and speak with the care of one who understands that each syllable is an investment in eternity. For when you choose to utter words steeped in compassion, truth, and wisdom, you are laying down a foundation that not only fortifies your spirit, but also builds bridges of understanding among those who hear you. Yet when you allow careless, harsh, or deceitful words to escape your lips, you open the door to discord, mistrust, and a fragmentation of your true self. For the tongue, though small, wields enormous power that can either uplift or destroy, and it is a mirror to your inner being, revealing not only the values you hold dear, but also the battles you have fought within, the triumphs you have celebrated, and even the scars that speak of past missteps and the yearning for redemption. So be vigilant, for your words have the capacity to shape destinies, mend broken hearts, and inspire hope in those who have lost their way. Yet they can also sow seeds of despair, breed hatred, and perpetuate cycles of pain if left unchecked. And in every conversation, every moment of solitude when your thoughts take shape in words, you are engaged in the profound act of self-definition, casting light upon the shadows of doubt and illuminating the virtues of humility, empathy, and integrity. For when you speak with honesty, you are not merely communicating facts or emotions. You are breathing life into your identity, affirming your commitment to a higher standard of truth, and setting an example for others to follow, while every word laced with anger, bitterness, or falsehood chips away at the inner beauty bestowed upon you, diminishing your capacity to reflect the divine spark that resides within. So consider each word as if it were a precious gem, valuable beyond measure, and capable of creating a legacy that endures long after the echoes of your voice have faded. For the world is listening, and the imprint of your speech will be etched into the hearts and memories of those who encounter it, whether in moments of joyous celebration or in the quiet aftermath of hardship. And in these moments, the true measure of your character is revealed, for it is not in the grand declarations or the eloquent speeches that your worth is determined, but in the quiet consistency of your daily utterances, the gentle affirmations in times of trial, and the sincere expressions of love and forgiveness that you offer freely. And so I urge you to remember that the power of your words is a sacred trust, one that demands of you the utmost responsibility and a deep awareness of the impact they have on the tapestry of life woven by every interaction. For when you speak, you are not merely communicating with others, but with the very fabric of creation, influencing the course of relationships, the strength of communities, and ultimately, the character that defines you in the eyes of the world and before the eternal throne of truth, where every idle word is accounted for, and every promise, every vow, every whisper of hope or cry of despair is laid bare as a testament to the life you have led. So let your words be like a gentle stream that nurtures the land, cultivating growth, healing wounds, and drawing forth beauty from even the most barren of places. And if ever you falter or find that your speech has strayed from the path of righteousness, do not despair, for the grace that redeems and transforms is ever present, offering you the chance to repent, to renew your commitment to truth, and to reshape your character through the power of renewed speech that reflects wisdom, kindness, and unwavering love. And as you continue on this journey, let the words you choose be the stepping stones that lead you closer to the light of understanding, the wellspring of genuine compassion, and the unyielding strength that comes from living a life marked by sincerity, accountability, and a relentless pursuit of goodness. For in the end, it is not the fleeting echoes of empty talk that define your legacy, but the lasting impact of every carefully chosen word that builds, inspires, and transforms not only your own character, but also the lives of all who are blessed to hear you speak. So may you always be mindful that what you speak defines your character and personality, and let that truth be the compass that guides you through the intricacies of life, ensuring that every utterance becomes a reflection of the divine love within you and a beacon of hope for a world yearning for authenticity, understanding, and the gentle power of words that uplift, affirm, and ultimately transform every heart they touch into a testimony of the beauty and strength of a life well lived in truth and grace. Resist the negative influences that seek to dim the light within you, for every stray thought and every careless word has the power to divert you from the path of truth and righteousness. And in the depths of your spirit lies the divine spark that calls you to stand firm against the torrents of doubt, despair, and wickedness that the world may cast upon you. Understand that the shadows of negativity are like a cunning adversary, always lurking, ready to ensnare your mind with whispers of unworthiness, to convince you that the voices of deceit and malice are louder than the gentle murmur of hope and grace. And it is in these moments of vulnerability that you must remember who you are, a bearer of light, a vessel of love, and a witness to the unyielding truth that surpasses all worldly temptations. So do not yield to the siren song of destructive habits, toxic thoughts, or the bitter counsel of those who would lead you astray. For every negative influence, whether it comes in the guise of a fleeting emotion, a provocative idea, or the seductive allure of rebellion against the divine order, is a challenge to your inner strength and an invitation to stray from the principles that define your soul. In the midst of life's turbulent storms, when the winds of negativity howl and the dark clouds of despair seem to cover the brilliance of your destiny, you must draw upon the reservoir of inner peace and divine wisdom that has been bestowed upon you. Fortify your heart with courage and declare with unwavering conviction that you will not be swayed by the tempests of destructive energies. For your spirit is resilient, molded by the eternal love and guidance that transcends the ephemeral whispers of the world, and every time you choose to rise above the clamor of negative voices, you affirm the truth that your identity is not shaped by external forces, but by the divine purpose inscribed in your heart, which calls you to walk in integrity, to cherish every word as a sacred utterance, and to reject those influences that seek to diminish the beauty and potential of your life. Let your thoughts be like a sanctuary of hope, where the seeds of positivity are nurtured, where every idea is filtered through the lens of compassion and truth, and where the corrosive elements of envy, bitterness, and fear are banished, replaced by the radiant glow of forgiveness, gratitude, and boundless love. For it is in this transformation of mind and spirit that you discover the strength to resist the insidious allure of negativity, the kind that often masquerades as harmless banter or the misguided counsel of well-intentioned souls. Yet in its essence, it seeks to undermine your inner peace and disconnect you from the eternal source of light. Be vigilant in the choices you make, for each decision, every utterance, and every silent moment of introspection contributes to the intricate tapestry of your character. And as you navigate the myriad influences of a world that is constantly shifting in moral and spiritual hues, hold fast to the eternal truths that guide you, understanding that the negative influences are not a measure of your weakness, but rather a call to awaken to the fullness of your strength, to recognize that within you lies an unwavering spirit capable of transcending the transient allure of the material and the destructive. And as you encounter voices that murmur falsehoods and tempt you with the fruit of bitterness, remember that you have been given the power to choose. Choose hope over despair, choose integrity over deceit, choose light over darkness, and in every moment of resistance, you reaffirm your identity as one who is divinely appointed to shine brilliantly in a world that desperately needs the healing warmth of compassion and truth. Let your heart be like a fortress, fortified by faith and the unshakable knowledge that you are loved beyond measure, and let your mind be an instrument finely tuned to discern the difference between the ephemeral lure of negativity and the enduring call of righteousness. For in resisting the negative influences that surround you, you not only safeguard your spirit, but also become a beacon for others, the living testimony that amidst the cacophony of worldly temptations, the harmonious song of divine truth can still rise, clear and unwavering, echoing through the corridors of time and space as a reminder that every moment, every word, and every thought is a choice to reflect the eternal light of grace and to cast aside the shadows of negativity that seek to ensnare the soul. Therefore, cultivate an awareness that is sharp and discerning. Nurture the garden of your mind with thoughts that uplift and inspire, and when the clamor of negative influences grows too loud, retreat into the sanctuary of silence where you may hear the gentle, affirming whispers of hope, where you may rediscover the strength that lies within, and the unyielding love that has been placed in you, for it is through this deliberate and conscious act of resistance that you forge a character defined not by the trials you face, but by the triumphant spirit that rises above them, the spirit that stands as a testament to the power of choosing love, integrity, and truth in every moment of life. And as you persist in this noble endeavor, may you find that each act of defiance against negativity is a step toward a more luminous and purposeful existence, the journey that leads you ever closer to the divine. And in the radiant glow of that eternal light, may you come to embody the very essence of what it means to live a life that is not merely free from the corrupting touch of negative influences, but one that overflows with the joy, peace, and boundless grace that can only come from a heart fully surrendered to the divine will. I will silence the enemy's whispers, and as I stand firm in the radiant light of truth and divine purpose, I resolve to cast aside every murmur of deception that seeks to erode the fortress of my spirit. In the stillness of my heart, I know that these insidious voices are but echoes of a darkness that has no power over the eternal light within me. Each whisper, each subtle insinuation meant to diminish my worth, shall be met with the resolute force of truth and love that overflows from my soul. I declare, with unwavering conviction and the strength born of divine grace, that I will no longer permit the enemy's deceitful words to infiltrate my thoughts or cloud my judgment. Instead, I will replace them with a chorus of hope, courage, and unyielding faith, a constant reminder that I am protected, cherished, and empowered by a love that transcends all earthly fears. In the quiet moments of reflection, I acknowledge that the enemy's whispers are designed to distract me from my higher calling, to make me doubt the beauty of my purpose, and to challenge the integrity of my inner light. Yet with every heartbeat, I am reminded of the powerful truth that my spirit is an indomitable force, forged in the fires of adversity and tempered by the boundless love of the divine. I rise above the clamor of negative influences by anchoring my mind in the eternal promises of hope, renewal, and salvation. My thoughts, once vulnerable to the seductive allure of despair, are now a wellspring of divine insight. Each word I speak a deliberate act of defiance against the enemy's agenda. I immerse myself in the sacred verses of truth, allowing their radiant energy to saturate every corner of my consciousness, leaving no room for the poisonous seeds of doubt or fear to take root. The enemy's whispers, though persistent and subtle, are no match for the resolute power of my conviction. I am aware that these murmurs are not external forces beyond my control, but reflections of the internal battles that have shaped my journey. With every challenge, I have learned that the language of my heart, when steeped in authenticity and love, carries the ability to transform even the most insidious lies into stepping stones towards spiritual victory. I have witnessed the transformative power of words, how a single utterance of truth can dismantle the scaffolding of despair and erect, instead, a monument to resilience and hope. In this sacred battle for the sanctity of my inner world, I choose to be both the guardian and the herald of light, resolutely silencing every murmur that dares to compromise the integrity of my soul. I embrace the understanding that the enemy's words are like fleeting shadows, transient and devoid of substance, while the truth I uphold is as enduring as the stars in the night sky. In moments when the whispers crescendo into a clamor of negativity, I close my eyes and listen to the still, small voice of wisdom within, the voice that speaks not in the language of fear, but in the gentle cadence of reassurance and divine promise.